Hello, hi, this is Arvind here. Welcome to this video. So let's look at the market view and trade setup for the week starting 9th of August. Okay, so let's start with a global market view, looking at especially at US markets. So you can see Dow Jones closed in the positive and even S&P 500 at all-time highs. So US markets are on the bullish side, took support at 20 DMA and is moving higher. RSI is above 60. So US markets are, I mean, if they are bullish, usually the global markets, Europe, Asia, they all tend to follow. So there is no negativity in the US for in the global cues for sure, right? So let's look at the FII data. FII is in fact started to buy and they started to sell again. It's kind of mixed, but the volume is less on Friday. So we cannot really be sure of are they really on the buy side or not. We have to wait and see. But overall, net they are buyers, both DIIs and FIIs. So that was probably resulting on the breakout that happened on the Nifty. You can see the weekly chart here. Nifty after this almost 2 months of consolidation, we got a breakout last week. And usually when a breakout happens after a narrow range, it usually tends to go further on the side of the direction. I mean, whichever direction the breakout happens. So this, I think Nifty can go up to 16,450 to 500 in the coming week or maybe the next week, August series. Uh, 16,500 also being a psychological resistance and round number. Also, as per options data, a lot of call writing will be there in 16,500. That will act as a resistance zone, right? So this is the weekly chart. RSI is also above 60. It's a positive thing. So let's look at the daily chart. What are the trading opportunities, right? So you can see here. Let me refresh this. Okay. So we got almost 600 point move in a matter of how many days? This is uh, just 6 trading sessions, which is around 100 points a day, right? Which is looking very extended on the upside, which went outside the Bollinger Band. So this was naturally expected. So we cut out our long positions right here around 16,300 levels, and then we avoided trading on Friday. Uh, with very less volume, we took some positions, but it did not really work out because you can see here it's kind of coming back inside the Bollinger Band, right? So I think this can be expected to continue. So what are the support levels? 16,200 and the low here 16,170, 175. I think as long as Nifty stays above here these levels, I think we are good. We can still buy the dips. So where will I buy? I'll buy around 16,170 to 200. That's a good support zone. If that goes, maybe the next support is somewhere here, 16,130 zones, right? So any kind of fall, I will only look to buy. There is no question of shorting, even though we're at all-time highs. So I'll try to buy somewhere here or here. Good risk to reward, uh, which is in favor of long positions. So I'll try to play for the next leg of rally, right? So as of now, you can see the doji and this bearish candle is indicating that it is moving sideways and it has to consolidate because after this week, 1 week of rally, it's only prudent that we cut out long positions and we stay on the sidelines with low quantity, right? Again, the trade is only on the long side and trade with low volumes until we get a breakout above this high, just around 16,330, 340 zones, right? So only then we will get a further buying opportunity on the upside for a strong rally. Okay, the rally will be limited to 16,500 on the upside. So if you're not long yet, it is good because you need to stay on the sidelines, trade a small quantity, and then there are two buying opportunities. One we can buy here, or we can buy at the breakout. Right? Those are the two buying opportunities. That is on Nifty, and let's look at Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty in the weekly chart, you can see there is some kind of an ascending triangle pattern, which is on the weekly chart, right? RSI is above 60, so there is definitely more upside possible. Again, the trade is on the long side, right? So in terms of support resistance, let's look at the daily chart. In fact, we had a good trading opportunity from here for 2 days of very strong up move. We took a lot of positions in like weekly options call, and then we closed some profits here. And here again, it's getting sideways, but I had spoken about the support 35,650. I had mentioned this in my Facebook post. and also in Telegram for my clients. As long as Bank Nifty stays above 35,650, we have to remain on the long side. If that goes, then support again is around 35,300 levels. So I think that should play out as of now. So I'm trying to buy the Bank Nifty around these levels, favorable risk to reward for retest of 36,200, right? If you want to be safer, then you can play this breakout if it goes above 36,200. That will give us another round of rally to 36,500. That is the next logical resistance zone, right? So that is the trade on Bank Nifty. So it is formed something like an inside bar on Friday. The volumes were less. Even Nifty was kind of sideways, but gave up some of the gains, which was expected because it has to come back inside the Bollinger Band. Right now, Bank Nifty looks a better trading opportunity in terms of risk to reward. I think I will be uh, buying more quantity in Bank Nifty than in Nifty, right? So that's the trading opportunity. RSI is just around 60. I don't think any major concerns here, right? So that's the trade setup. If you're going into stocks, I think we have to look for Reliance, because Reliance came up. Came off the highs on Friday because of some news related issues. That is because it was showing signs of a good breakout about 2150. I was expecting this to go further, but right now it is holding support at 20 DMA, right? It's very crucial. It supports, it holds support at 2085 levels. And if it shows some traction here, then it's a good sign. Otherwise, it may come back to 2040 zones, which may be a hindrance for Nifty to go up further, right? So if you're a buyer, look to buy banking stocks. I think in terms of trading setup, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank also looked good. You can look for buying opportunities. As for an investor, I think ICICI Bank is good. You can keep adding positions here. For all the banking stocks, ICICI Bank looks good. It gave a good breakout above 690 zones. If it comes to that level, I think you should try to add long positions here, because 20 DMA will catch up here on the upside and it will form a good support for further rally, right? And in terms of sector, I'm more bullish on IT, uh, especially mid caps, stocks like Coforge, Mindtree, Persistent Systems, Emphasis, Happiest Minds. I think you should look to add long positions here for positional gains. So that is my view for the coming week. Even metals, we can expect results of Tata Steel. I think that may have a rub off on metals index. So I'm bullish on metals and IT. And on the banking, more than stocks, I'm going to buy the bank Nifty itself. So I'm not stock specific on banking. That is my view for the coming week. All right. So if you like to subscribe to my live market support, you can check out the link in description. You can also subscribe to my Facebook page. I keep posting there my market views. And if you like to take my PMS services, also you can WhatsApp or email me. I'll be able to help you out. Okay. Thanks for watching and have a good trading week ahead. Take care and bye bye.